Oh, let me see. Click on there. Okay, guys. Sorry about that. Um, it says um, former Senator Bob Menendez sentenced to 11 years in prison, no fine on in federal bribery case. Wow. Here's the video right here. I think it's just a summary. Let's see. Audio work? It says awesome. Yeah, it's a summary. You play it. uh, it, it's no surprise. I don't think the sound worked for some reason. Okay, so that's the video. Just a summary. No surprise there. It says former Senator Bob Menendez, a Democrat of New Jersey, was sentenced to 11 years in prison on Wednesday in a federal bribery case, which he was accused of trading political influence for cash, gold bars, and other goods with two Egyptian and New Jersey businessmen. So, I mean, I'm just gonna say this: like, all of these politicians does this. It's just, which one ruffles the right feathers to not get caught, and the others, I guess they said, yeah, we gotta make an example out of somebody. We get away with this shit every day. Like, it just ain't Bob Menendez. It's Eric Adams. Like, Eric Adams taking bribes and shit. Like, and he's the mayor of New York City, so it happens on every level. To me, yeah. A jury in July found Menendez, along with Edgewater developer Fred Dabbs and Egyptian American businessman Wahi Hanna, guilty on all charges related to the bribery scheme. Uh, Dabbs was sentenced to 7 years in prison and fined 1.7 million. Hanna was sentenced to a little more than 8 years in prison and 1.3 million. Menendez was not fined for part of his corruption. A trial hinged on accusations that Menendez used his political might to influence criminal investigations involving the two businessmen and help direct billions of U.S. aid to Egypt to bolster their business dealings. In exchange, Menendez and his wife, Natalie um, Arcelin Menendez, received gifts including gold bars, cash, and luxury cars. Menendez, 71, represented New Jersey for more than 18 years in the U.S. Senate. He resigned in August after the convictions. It says prior to Wednesday's proceeding, the attorney for Menendez filed motions that outlined their plans to appeal the case regardless of the outcome of the former senator's sentencing. Here's a look at what you need to know. It says, what is Bob Menendez found guilty of? Menendez, Hanna, and Deeds were convicted in July after a 9-week trial, which they faced charges that included bribery, conspiracy to obstruct justice, and obstruction of justice. Menendez was found guilty of all 16 counts he faced. Natalie Menendez, the senator's wife, is still waiting for her day in court. Arcelin Menendez faces 15 bribery and corruption charges during this trial. Former senator's attorney blamed his wife for the scheme. Damn. Um, Her trial was separate from the others due to cancer diagnosis last spring and is set to start on March 18th. Menendez co-conspirator Fred Deebs found guilty last July on 7 charges of bribery and obstruction of justice. The New Jersey real estate developer is waiting sentencing in March in a separate federal bank fraud case. Holy shit. It says, Well Hanna was sentenced to a little over 8 years in prison and was fined $1.3 million. The Egyptian businessman was accused of using Menendez to get favorable treatment from Egyptian officials for his export business. So yeah, man, that's crazy. Damn, I ain't make this big enough. Yeah, it is right there, guys. Sorry about that. I keep forgetting to switch views, but I read it, so yeah, yeah, man, like, yeah, like, let's keep it 100 again. Then I'm gonna get to the last story. Like, all these politicians get away with some sort of another corruption. Like, we know that, yeah, like, we know that Washington is a corrupt cesspool. We know that. It's just that, like, yeah, you getting like, yeah, like, you getting paid in gold bars, luxury cars, and other shit for aid to Egypt. Like, yeah, yeah. So, oh yeah, it said, I didn't read it due to time, but it said that he's willing to file an appeal. So, I'm gonna, keep up on that case, and whatever happens, I'll let you guys know. But yeah, man, 11 years, and he's 71 too. So that motherfucker might not even make it out of prison if he served the whole 11 years. I'm pretty sure he'll do, if the appeal don't go through or whatever, he'll sign some deal or something. So, all right, guys.